welcome back to an episode of Space Engineers. Nope, not Space Engineers, sorry. Welcome back to an episode of Minecraft Survival? What is this called? All the mods, there we go. Call it Space Engineers because we're doing space stuff and I was thinking about Space Engineers. But anyways, welcome back to all the mods. This is part 27. Last time, we did some big things. We made rocket fuel, we made a rocket launch pad, and we made a spaceship. Not a spaceship, a space suit. Now, if all goes according to plan, by the end of this episode, we should be on the moon. Now, you see some clouds up there. Might have to remove those, that's gonna be worrying, but hopefully, I believe I have everything that I need to build a rocket ship and stuff. Everything that you see here isn't too hard to build. All I really have is the guidance computer, which is just some tracking circuits and things. That's really the hardest thing to build. Really, it's just a lot of crafting random stuff using all these different machines, and it took me about 2 hours. So, yeah, didn't really want to do that on camera. But, first thing I need to show you, I made some rocket fuel cell canister things. Now, I don't know if these work as well as the regular, like, rocket fuel cells that actually go with the advanced rocketry mod. I'm really hoping they do, because that would make life a lot easier, but yeah, just kinda crossing my fingers on that one. And I also automated the rocket fuel making progress, which I would like to say, I have left this running for hours. I still have not used the 16 buckets of water all the way up fully. Yet for some reason, like even just in the time of talking, there's 2,000 more buckets. Each one of these is a full bucket of rocket fuel. How much fuel can you make from 16 buckets of water? Just seems a little ridiculous. Anyways, yes, first thing we need to do is I need to grab some of these things and add them to my spacesuit. Because turns out, spacesuit wasn't actually done, it was just mostly done. So if we go to this thing called a suit workstation, I can't talk. We go to this thing, put the boots in here, then it shows some slots where you can add stuff in. I want to add in padding landing boots. I cannot talk today. We put padded landing boots there, take this out, now you can see modules padded landing boots. What that does is it makes it so that this is entirely negating fall damage when I put it on. It's typically only there for if you have a jetpack, but figured that'd be a good thing to have on my spacesuit anyway. Then legs, I don't believe I have anything I'm adding to there. Spacesuit chest piece, this is very important. We need to add 2 super high pressure tanks onto that. That will be how we breathe in space. Then finally, I believe the atmospheric analyzer is the last thing that I need to add to the suit. There may be one more thing that I'm not thinking of, but I'll probably think of it later if I need it. But yeah, now you can see up at the top all the modules that have, and at the bottom you can see atmosphere type air, which it also says breathable yes, which means I can breathe the air without using up oxygen. So yeah, I believe that is all I need to do with my spacesuit for right now. So let's see, now that we have that done, what do we have next? I think we are already onto the rocket building phase. So I believe how this works is I need to put this diagonally positioned with that. Oh, that takes power. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize it took power. Is it just barely going to be enough? It is, okay. And we still have 3 to spare. So now that has power. So basically what this does is I'm going to build a rocket here. This can be, I believe, up to 64 blocks tall, but it needs to be at the exact height of how tall your rocket is once you actually build it. So let's grab some of our rocket pieces, and by some I mean all of them. So to make the liquid-fueled engines, you just need titanium plates and steel ingots, so they're not too terribly hard to make. So let's see, how should I build this? I guess before I try and make something that actually looks good, I should probably start by figuring out the exact physics of how this works. So we put those there. Put in some liquid-fueled tanks, which those are really easy to make, just made out of steel and steel rods. And if we put the guidance computer there, and a seat there, and then I go down here and click the scan button. Oh wait, first I need to change the height of that. Now if I click the scan button, it should span the build. It did not. What did I do wrong? Invalid launch pad structure. Oh goody. Is this maybe, hold on, if I put a block there, would that let it scan. No, invalid launchpad structure. What did I do wrong? I spent literally hours researching this. What did I do wrong? Might as well check to make sure this is an actual launch pad. Yeah, it is. Structure tower is what that is. Maybe that's the wrong block. Maybe I grabbed the wrong structure block. No, there's no other structure block in the mod. Welp, it's been like a few minutes, and I cannot believe I did this. I turn this around. Rocket. And it's raining. The sky is sad at the horrible failure that I just did. How did I not realize that I turned that the wrong way? Also, that doesn't seem to be powering that. Or is it? No? No, it's not. So scan. Yep, now it's actually scanning. Perfect. And clear for liftoff. It has weight that much. Yeah, I actually made a functional rocket. So I just made a horrible, stupid mistake and tried to figure out what I did forever. I feel like an idiot now. Okay, well, at least now we can make an actually good-looking rocket. Wait a second. I didn't leave my nuclear reactor on, did I? Please tell me that was lightning. Please. Okay, we're good. It was just lightning. I just about had a heart attack there. So there we go. This is my sad attempt at making a little mini shuttle. So let's scan it. Is this going to have enough thrust? Not enough fuel capacity. That is my problem. Let's go ahead and scan it again. Hopefully that's enough fuel capacity. Clear for liftoff. There we go. It's got weight. That's good. Thrust. That's good. Yeah. So it's clear for liftoff. If I click build, then it should still be all good. Yep, build complete. If I right click on it, then we are now in the little cockpit area, and if I get out, it's bad. So it looks like we just get a little bit stuck whenever we get out. But you know what, that's fine. So I guess now will be the test to see if we can actually fuel this thing up. So first things first, go into here, I'll go ahead and turn off my flight. Go into the thing in here, go to the guidance computer, planet ID chip. Now destination is Luna. Can I change that? Hold on. If I were to go into here, or not into there, into select destination and click Earth, then click select. Okay, so I can change the position where it goes. I was hoping I wouldn't have to bring two of them, and I was right. So there we go. We can see the fuel. So if I get this and right click with that, is that fueling it? Can't actually tell. No, it's not. It's just leaking it out the side, which means I just wasted a bunch of fuel. And actually, I just realized, this isn't even the full rocket. The top of this isn't connected. So it might not even have the fuel it needs. Not enough fuel capacity. Man. Alright, this thing's been basically dissected, but it still kind of looks like a space shuttle, and I believe can now fly. Yes, clear for liftoff. I'll scan it one more time just to be sure. Yep, there we go. It just barely meets the requirements. So if I hit build, have it build this rocket, then we should just need to fill up... What? What happened to the glass? I guess you can't use any sort of chiseled blocks. Luckily, I still have 4 regular glass left, so there we go. That looks a lot worse, but... oh well. So, scan it again, so it notices the new blocks. Build it again, and we should officially, finally, after a lot of problems, have our rocket built. And now that we actually have the glass scanned, if I get out, it puts me on top instead of just like suffocating me. I'm going to go ahead and put the ID chip in for like the 4th time. Select the moon, which has gone all the way over there at this point. Now we have our destination. Now if I click up, the fuel is going up. Okay, so that is good. I'm going to keep a bunch of fuel on me because I didn't grab my spacesuit. That's an important piece of this. I'm glad I noticed that. That would have been really bad if I was like, alright, let's test this out, and then went into space without a spacesuit. It's everything off me. I'm being very careful with this because I have been having a lot of problems today with things. I would prefer everything go well. In fact, I'm also going to sleep. Or would sleeping make it so that I miss the moon? I don't actually know. I don't believe it does. I think we're safe. So, let's head up here. The rocket's fully fueled and ready, and it's got its destination. And can we go into third person? We can! Alright. So I am going to look out the front. So this is it. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, it has its own countdown. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Here we go. Going up. I didn't clear out the clouds, so I'm really hoping we're not going to hit anything. Okay, everything's looking good. Going to first person, I can not see anything. The view is horrible if I go into first person. Okay, so I'm just going to keep looking like this. I can't believe we're actually doing this. It took us 27 episodes, but this is it, our first steps into space. I just want to say how cool this mod is, by the way. Like, look at it. You can actually build your own rockets and launch them into space. I wasn't too terribly good at building a good-looking rocket, but you know what? It looks better than a basic rocket, so that's fine. It's getting dark. It's looking pretty crazy. Okay. Are we in space yet? Our altitude is still going up. We are still losing fuel slowly. Think we're still good. Oh. I thought you saw the Earth below you whenever you were doing this, but I guess not. Oop, here we go. Going to the moon. Loading terrain. Hello? We good? Or is it just taking a while to load? Oh. Whoa! Lots of loud sounds. What? I see down. Press space to descend. Space. Okay. I can't see anything. Oh, that's why I'm in third person still. If I go out of third person and look around, I can't see my rocket and I'm not descending. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are on the moon. It all worked perfectly. I totally didn't crash trying to go back to Earth, die, relog, and have to make a whole new spacesuit. I swear, everything that could have gone wrong in this episode did. Let's go ahead and replace this with the actually good spacesuit so that we have more oxygen. Oh wait, is that the actually good spacesuit? That one has the atmosphere thing. Alright. There we go. So we're on the moon. We're finally safely on the moon, kinda. I'll use my death point as a marker of where I am, because I don't want to get too lost. So, since we're here, let's go ahead and explore a little bit. I put through a lot of effort to get here, so I would like to see what this place looks like. Actually, I believe I should have gotten a couple new advancements in advanced rocketry. One small step, be the first to land on the moon, and then we really went to the moon, find the Apollo 11 site on the moon. Those two achievements are incredibly contradictory, saying you're the first to the moon, but then you're finding someone else's landing site. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, we're finally here, after a lot of hardship, a lot of effort, and a lot of trying to not crash. We are on the moon. That is a beehive. Wintry hive. Okay, I'm gonna back away from that so I don't get killed by bees. That would be a pretty disappointing way to die in space. But I think that is going to be all for this time. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, I think we're gonna take this another step. We are going to build a space station. Now, I can't imagine that functioning any better than going to the moon did. I don't believe there's anything else here for us to get. I think it's just a cool little thing to have. But, yeah, next time, hopefully will work out a little better than this one did. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, my game crashed as I tried to go back to Earth, and I just realized my rocket just flew off without me, and I'm now falling to the Earth, or the moon. I fell to the moon. Um, I am on the moon without my rocket. Oh no. Oh no. Don't really think there's anything I can do about this other than... and I brought all my rocket fuel with me, and... Well, and I have so much health because my... whatchamacallit is super high. I just have to stand near where I am and just die. That's really disappointing. And then I'm gonna have to be able to hope that my rocket will respawn back at the launch pad. Oh, and my rocket's back. Okay, so I have my rocket, I just don't have a spacesuit, which is kind of a problem.